Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube, and definitely want to invite you to a reading of the Tao. As I mentioned before, I believe there are many books of wisdom on this earth, and why not dive right in to the Tao? Okay. Before we start to preferably, metaphorically swim, I want to give you a little bit of history about the Tao. It's ancient Chinese wisdom. Now, who hasn't heard that kind of phrasing before, right? Ancient Chinese wisdom, all right? It literally was banned in China. If you were caught with a copy of this in ancient China, you could be killed by their government for having it. Now, some might say, why in the world would they want to ban something, like if you're familiar with its pages, something so helpful and so gentle to read? I mean, why would it be banned? Who knows? I mean, it's China. Maybe they saw it as a threat. I'm not quite sure. I would sure like to interview someone back in the day, but they're all gone to ask, right? Anyway, nonetheless, the Tao stands true today as much so as it did back in ancient China. So let's get underway. All right. The Tao, what I'm reading from, and I'll hold it up here so you can see it. This is the Tao Te Ching, and is by Lao Tzu, and it's the translation is by John C.H. Wu. What I like about this is that it does offer the Chinese on the left side, and of course English on the right. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So now this is entry number 1. I believe that's what they call it, entry number 1, and it's found on page 3. Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So, as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence. As always manifest, we should look at its outer aspects. These two flow from the same source, though differently named, and both are called mysteries. The mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. Here's the first reading of the first entry of the Tao, page 3. Okay. So let's talk about this briefly here. Now, some of you might wonder, well, why am I talking about the Tao when just in the last 2 videos I was talking about pages from the Holy Bible? Well, I want to let you in on something. I am a believer, so I'm kind of going on a limb here again. Hopefully I'm not sawing off this limb again, all right? But I'm a believer that all faiths are from one source, and that source is love, okay? Now, you might call me a hippie. I mean, maybe it fits because I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I don't know, but I tell you what, I truly, truly, with all of my heart and soul and mind, that all faiths are center on the energy and the essence of love. All of them do. They're all from the same source. And if you look in the Holy Bible, it says God is love, period. Okay. Now here, the Tao, I want to let you know, the Tao doesn't purport or make anyone believe this is the only way and you must believe this or else you're going to fill in the blank. They don't do that with this, okay? This is like, a nice guide to nature almost. I mean, it's very relaxing, in my opinion, to read pages from the Tao because it's so uplifting, okay? All right. So getting back to the first entry, and I'm not going to speak too much about it because I would like each of you to consider getting a copy of the Tao. This copy in particular, if you want to follow what I'm talking about, because there are many versions of the Tao. But this one in particular, I have found it energetically to be very clean of any dogma or any trappings that may befall some of the other versions. I could be wrong. Please don't send me any hate mail or weird comments if you don't believe that the Tao could actually contain dogma. This one, energetically, I practice energy psychology. When I close my eyes and read this version of the Tao, it's white light. Bingo, that's all I need to know. So that's why I'm reading from it. Fascinating. Now, the Tao, mystery of mysteries, the last line, the mystery of mysteries is the door of all essence. I tell you what, I think mystery is the spice of life. So here's to the ingredient of the mystery within life. And I ask you to choose wisely with your financial resources, AKA don't walk, run, order this wherever you want to order it from, or maybe get in your car and actually drive to a bookstore in your local area. And I say it like that because too many people are ordering stuff online. Get in your car, turn on the ignition, drive down the road, enjoy the ride, and drive safely, of course. Pick yourself up a nice copy. And I think I humbly submit, I think you'll thank me for it, okay? Please comment below if you have comments, if you have any questions for me about this reading. Of course, I am not the author of this material, as you may have already surmised, because this is ancient Chinese wisdom. But I do ask you to pick up a copy to review this first one, and my next reading will be entry 2. I'll be going in a series, and I'm delighted to offer this to my viewers. Okay, well, take care and be well.